Yo, what's up, bro? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're not just reviewing cars, we're exposing a shift that nobody wants to admit because something big is happening in the auto world. And yeah, you read the title right. Top 5 Chinese SUVs better than Toyota. And they're coming to Canada. Sounds crazy? Good, because it is. For decades, brands like Toyota, BMW, Audi, they've been running the game. Reliability, power, technology, they owned it. But now, China just walked in and said, move aside. And bro, what they're building right now is not cheap knockoffs anymore. We're talking luxury-level interiors, 600-plus horsepower SUVs, insane screens everywhere, ranges that compete with Tesla, and prices that make you question everything. This is not evolution. This is disruption. Before we jump in, I got a question for you. How much do you think these SUVs cost? $40,000? $60,000? $80,000? Don't answer yet, because when I reveal the numbers, it's gonna hit different. And listen, if you enjoy real car content that actually opens your eyes, hit subscribe. It takes serious effort to break down cars like this, and your one click actually supports the grind in a real way. Now, don't rush. Sit back, because the first SUV we're about to look at is already making Toyota look nervous. Now let's talk about the first SUV. And bro, this is where things start getting serious. Lynk Co. 08. This is not just another Chinese SUV. This feels like someone took Volvo engineering, Tesla tech, and mixed it into one clean, aggressive package. And yeah, that's not random. Lynk Co. is backed by Geely, the same company that owns Volvo, so already you know this isn't cheap nonsense. Exterior design. First look and you instantly feel it. This thing looks futuristic but controlled. Sharp LED daytime running lights sitting high up, split headlamp design, bold front grille that gives it a strong road presence. Length, around 4,820 millimeters. Width, around 1,915 millimeters. Height, around 1,685 millimeters. So yeah, this is proper mid-size SUV territory, right up against cars like Toyota RAV4 and even pushing into BMW X3. But here's the thing, it looks more modern than both. Flush door handles, aerodynamic lines, clean rear light bar. It feels like something from the future without trying too hard. Interior and comfort. Now step inside and bro, this is where Toyota should start sweating. Massive 15.4-inch central screen, minimalist dashboard, premium materials all around. You get soft touch surfaces, ambient lighting, and seats that actually feel like luxury class. And the space? Plenty of legroom, front and rear. This doesn't feel like a budget SUV. This feels like something competing with higher-end European cars. Performance. Now here's the real twist. This is a plug-in hybrid, but not the boring kind. 1.5-liter turbo engine paired with dual electric motors. Combined output, around 540 horsepower. Yes, bro, 540. That's more than many BMW SUVs. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, around 4.5 seconds. And electric-only range, up to 200 kilometers. That's more than some full EVs from a few years ago. Technology and features. This is where things go wild. Advanced infotainment system powered by high-end chips, augmented reality head-up display, full digital cockpit, and driver assistance, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, 360 camera, semi-autonomous driving features. It's basically giving Tesla vibes, but inside an SUV body. And bro, this is the scary part, because this level of tech used to be exclusive to $70,000 plus cars. Now it's showing up in something way more accessible. And this is just the first car. It only gets crazier from here. Now let's move to the second SUV. And bro, this one is straight up trying to punch above its weight. Exeed RX. This is from Exeed. And yeah, if you still think Chinese brands can't do luxury, this car will change your mind real quick. Exterior design. First look, and this thing looks aggressive. Huge front grille with a diamond pattern design, sharp LED headlights, muscular hood lines. It's giving strong coupe SUV vibes, almost like a mix between a Lamborghini Urus and a BMW X6. Yeah, I said it. Length, around 4,775 millimeters. Width, around 1,920 millimeters. Height, around 1,671 millimeters. Low, wide, planted stance. This thing looks sporty even when it's parked. And honestly, park this next to a Toyota RAV4 or even a BMW X4, it doesn't look cheaper, it looks more dramatic. Interior and comfort. Now step inside and bro, this is where things get disrespectful to the competition. Dual 12.3-inch curved displays, premium leather seats, ambient lighting all around. The dashboard feels futuristic but still driver-focused. You get a clean center console, high-end materials, and seats that actually designed for comfort. Heated seats, ventilated seats, even massage functions in some trims. This is not Toyota-level interior anymore. This is flirting with Audi and Mercedes territory. Rear space is solid, and overall cabin insulation feels refined. Performance. Now here's the power story. 2.0-liter turbocharged engine, producing around 261 horsepower and 400 newton-meters of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and optional AWD. 0 to 100 kilometers, roughly 7.5 seconds. Not insane like a sports SUV, but quick enough for daily and highway driving. And here's the key thing. This is tuned for smoothness and comfort, not just raw speed. Technology and features. This is where Exeed tries to flex hard. Advanced driver assistance system, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, 360 camera.
You also get a high-end sound system, wireless charging, and full smartphone integration. And the interface? Fast, smooth, modern, no laggy, cheap feel. It honestly feels closer to Audi Q5 tech than something in its expected price range. And that's the pattern again. More features, more style, more presence for less money. And bro, if this is only the second SUV, you already know the next ones are about to go crazy. Now, bro, we've reached the third SUV, and this is where things stop being budget luxury and start becoming, wait, this is actually futuristic. AITO M9. This one comes from the AITO ecosystem, heavily supported by Huawei. And yeah, that already tells you everything. This is not just a car, this is basically a smart device on wheels. Exterior design. First look, and it feels massive. Clean, luxury-focused design, no overdone aggression, just pure, modern elegance. Full-width LED light bar in the front, smooth aerodynamic body, and a very premium SUV silhouette. Length, around 5,230 millimeters. Width, 1,999 millimeters. Height, about 1,800 millimeters. Bro, this is full-size luxury SUV territory. We're talking bigger than a BMW X5, even pushing close to a Range Rover in presence. It looks expensive from every angle, especially the rear with its clean LED signature. Interior and comfort. Now step inside, and this is where Toyota doesn't even enter the conversation anymore. This is luxury tech overload. Massive triple-screen layout across the dashboard, premium leather everywhere, executive-level seating comfort. You get reclining rear seats, leg support, and even business-class airline vibes in higher trims. Ambient lighting wraps the cabin, and everything feels soft, quiet, and ultra-modern. This is competing directly with Mercedes-Benz GLS, not regular SUVs. Performance. Now here's the interesting part. This is a range-extended EV system, EREV. Dual electric motors with a small engine acting as generator. Combined output, around 500-plus horsepower depending on variant. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, roughly 4.9 seconds. Electric-only range, around 200 kilometers. Total range, over 1,000 kilometers combined. And bro, this is where it gets ridiculous. You get EV smoothness in the city and petrol backup for long trips. No stress, no charging panic. Technology and features. This is where Huawei goes all in. Advanced autonomous driving system, AI-powered voice assistant, smart cabin ecosystem, AR head-up display, full 360 sensing suite. And the infotainment? Insanely fast, like smartphone-level responsiveness. Facial recognition, smart climate control, adaptive learning system. It literally learns your behavior like a phone does. And this is the key point. This isn't just a car anymore. It's a connected, intelligent space. And if this is number 3, bro, number 4 and 5 are about to feel illegal. Now we're at the 4th SUV. And bro, this one is where China basically said, we are not following Europe anymore. We are competing with it. Li Auto L9. This comes from Li Auto, and honestly, this is one of the most important family SUVs in the world right now, because it's not trying to be sporty, it's trying to be perfect for real life. Exterior design. First look, and this thing is big and clean. No crazy aggressive styling, no unnecessary lines, just pure luxury SUV presence. Huge closed front fascia with a clean LED light strip running across the front. Very minimal language design, almost like a Range Rover but more futuristic. Length, around 5,218 millimeters. Width, 1,998 millimeters. Height, about 1,800 millimeters. Bro, this is full executive SUV size. It looks like a CEO vehicle. Interior and comfort. Now step inside, and this is where it becomes insane. This is a 6-seater luxury lounge. Dual 15.7-inch screens for infotainment and passenger. Rear entertainment screen, premium Napa leather seats. And the second row? Bro, this is airline business class. Reclining seats, heating, cooling, massage functions. There's even a fridge in some trims. This is not Toyota Land Cruiser interior level. This is closer to ultra-luxury SUVs. Performance. Now here's the twist. This is a range-extended EV system, a range extender. 1.5-liter turbo engine plus dual electric motors. Total output, around 440 horsepower, depending on variant. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, roughly 5.3 seconds. Electric-only range, around 200 kilometers. Total range, up to 1,100 kilometers combined. And bro, this is the genius part. You get EV smoothness in the city and petrol backup for long trips. No stress, no charging panic. Technology and features. This is where Li Auto goes all in. Advanced autonomous driving system, highway autopilot functions, 360 camera system, smart parking assist. And the infotainment? Insanely fast, like smartphone-level responsiveness. Facial recognition, smart climate control, adaptive learning system. It literally learns your behavior like a phone does. And this is the key point. This isn't just a car anymore. It's a connected, intelligent space. And if this is number 3, bro, number 4 and 5 are about to feel illegal. Now we've reached the final SUV. And bro, this one is basically China saying, we don't need to catch up anymore. We are setting the benchmark. Zeekr 9X. This comes from Zeekr, and this is the most aggressive, futuristic, and tech-loaded SUV in this entire list. This is not just a car, this is a flagship statement. Exterior design. First look, and bro, it's insane. This thing looks like it was designed in a sci-fi movie. Massive, upright SUV stance, ultra-sharp LED signature lighting, and a bold front that looks expensive from every angle.
It has that luxury tank energy, but with futuristic smoothness. Length, around 5,200 millimeters. Width, close to 2,000 millimeters. Height, around 1,800 millimeters. So yeah, this is full-size luxury SUV territory. It competes visually with a BMW X7 and even a Mercedes-Benz GLS, but looks more modern in design language. Interior and comfort. Now, step inside, and this is where it becomes unreal. This is full luxury lounge mode. Huge panoramic screens across the dash, premium materials everywhere, executive seating in the rear. You get multi-adjustable seats with heating, cooling, massage functions, and rear passengers are treated like VIPs. Ambient lighting is everywhere. The cabin feels like a futuristic hotel suite. And the space? Bro, this is proper 3-row luxury comfort. No squeeze, no compromise. Performance. Now here's where things go crazy. This is a high-performance hybrid SUV, depending on variant. Dual or tri-motor setup. Output? Expected 500 to 700 plus horsepower range, depending on configuration. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, around 3.8 to 4.5 seconds. In a full-size SUV? Bro, that's absurd. Electric range? Around 200 plus kilometers. Total range? Well over 900 to 1,000 kilometers, depending on setup. So you get supercar acceleration and long-distance comfort. Technology and features. This is basically a tech showcase. Advanced autonomous driving system, high-end LiDAR sensing, AI-powered smart cockpit, next-gen infotainment platform. It learns driving behavior, adapts cabin settings, and integrates fully with smart devices. Voice control, gesture control, and predictive assistance all built in. And this is the key point. This is not just competing with Toyota or BMW anymore. This is targeting the highest level of global luxury SUVs. Final feeling. So yeah, Zeekr 9X is not just the final car, it's the statement piece. It proves that China is no longer following the industry, it's trying to lead it. And now the real question is simple. Would you pick this over a BMW X7 or Mercedes GLS? Or are you still loyal to the old giants? Comment below, because this debate is getting out of control. So after going through all 5 SUVs, one thing becomes very clear. This is no longer about Chinese cars catching up. This is about Chinese cars changing the rules completely. From the Lynk Co. 08 with its hybrid power and near-European luxury feel, to the Exeed RX pushing sporty coupe SUV vibes, then the AITO M9 basically becoming a rolling smart lounge, then the AITO L9 redefining what family comfort actually means, and finally the Zeekr 9X stepping in like a full-size luxury flagship with supercar-level performance. Each one is attacking a different part of the market, but together they form a full ecosystem that directly challenges Toyota, BMW, Mercedes, and even Range Rover in different ways. And the most shocking part is not just design or tech, it's the speed of progress. Because what used to take European brands 10 to 15 years of refinement is now happening in China in a few product cycles. You're seeing massive SUVs with 500 to 700 horsepower, screens that replace traditional dashboards, AI-driven cabins that learn your habits, and ranges that remove EV anxiety completely. And all of this while still trying to stay competitive on price. Meanwhile, traditional brands are still relying heavily on legacy reputation. Toyota still wins on reliability, BMW still wins on driving feel, Mercedes still wins on heritage luxury, but China is attacking something else entirely: value plus technology plus scale. And that combination is dangerous, because when people start realizing they can get 80 to 90% of the luxury experience for half the price, loyalty starts to shift. So the real conclusion is simple. This is not a Chinese car wave. This is a global reset in progress. And whether people accept it or not, the competition is no longer one-sided. It's fully open now. So, I want to know from you, after seeing all 5 SUVs, would you still choose Toyota, BMW, or Mercedes? Or are you actually starting to consider these new Chinese giants? Comment below, and don't forget, subscribe to Car Lust, because the next video might change your mind even more.